What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Wonder Woman movie video. So Wonder Woman is fast approaching its release date. It is, in my opinion, the Captain America of the DCEU, just because we have a war setting and it's set in the past, just like Captain America the First Avenger. And hopefully, if it is just like Captain America, then this could be the best flick in the DCEU. Even though I didn't really like Wonder Woman that much in Batman vs Superman, but of course she was incredibly overpowered by bigger characters, I would say, and more so to do with the plot, and she was more of a sort of plot device, unfortunately, so to speak. But she's getting her own film, and a set visit has revealed a lot of information. So one of the biggest plot points for Diana in the Batman vs Superman movie was the fact that Lex Luthor was in possession of a picture of herself. Now obviously she lives for a very long time, of course, and doesn't age. So bit of a problem here when she is with Steve Trevor in World War I, but she's working at the Louvre in Paris. So the film is actually going to start off with this plate glass photograph being delivered to her at the Louvre, and it is actually sent there by Bruce Wayne. So he's lived up to his promise and has actually helped her out, presumably because he actually wants her to join his version of the Justice League, of course. So this is going to be pretty much the team that they are going to have, and this is a team of spies who aren't too happy that they've got Wonder Woman joining them, but I'm guessing they'll learn to love each other, I guess. But there is Samir, who is a master of disguise, Chief, an opportunist and a tradesman skilled at getting people across the front lines, and Charlie, a drunk sharpshooter who carries some post-traumatic stress, of course, which would be understandable in World War I. So Ares is actually the big bad in this film, of course, and the gods do exist in this universe. So Ares actually becomes really, really pissed off that his father Zeus actually creates mankind and brings war and starts killing loads of gods. And well, this is where Zeus actually creates, or asks Aphrodite to create, the Amazon warrior race, which they want to sort things out and sort of bring some balance back. And Zeus ends up creating Diana Prince. Obviously, this is Wonder Woman. So he will actually be the villain of this movie. So Dr. Poison will be the one carrying out Ludendorff's plans. If you don't know, Ludendorff is the general of the army and pretty much in charge of Germany's whole entire war effort, so to speak. So Dr. Maru, aka Dr. Poison, is going to drop all this gas around Europe and try and kill millions. And, well, this is what actually causes Diana to leave, and with her God Killer sword in hand, she goes and believes that Ares is actually in charge of all this stuff that's going on, which, you know what, would make a lot of sense, to be honest, because he's, the God of War and stuff. Now, of course, Steve Trevor will be the one who introduces Diana to all of this information, the world, etc., and he will actually crash land on Themyscira. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, let me know in the comments. But this will then be pursued by Germans, who then actually get dispatched by the Amazonians, which is pretty cool. Also, other tidbits include that Wonder Woman is the only child on the island, was the only one raised on the island there as well, which makes her so special, and which is why it's a big thing that she actually decides to leave as well. So you also learn that the film is set during 1918, just as the armistice is about to set and take place. But, well, Ludendorff wants this gas attack to happen, this final push for Germany, which is interesting. So they actually go to London in 1918, which is a very interesting place to say the least, and will be a total fish out of water story here, as Diana wants to find out what's going on and, well, tries to convince the War Council that, well, you're going to need to go and take out this threat. But they're having absolutely none of it, which is probably why they're sending this group of spies to thwart these efforts, which is pretty neat. And, well, it's going to be pretty badass seeing this film. I'm super excited. They've also explained why Diana actually wasn't heard of by Superman and Batman. There is apparently a twist at the end, or some little thing, which is the reason why Diana needs to go underground. So that's it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.